So today I'm up here, actually it's tonight, I'm up here with Daisy May. I think we are ready for labor. Today's Thursday, and today was actually the first day I thought if she was gonna have puppies, it would be today. So today's Thursday the 21st. She's been panting and nesting and very uncomfortable, and she's huge. So we're gonna see. We're in the whelping room. I got my TV set up. I've got my station all situated. I got the supplies ready. We'll just see how she's doing. Is that Farley barking at us? I think so. So we're gonna see, but she's huge compared to, oh goodness, even a little bit ago. Look at her. Hi, beautiful. Yes, I'm right here. So I got these down. These are just old sheets. Shut the door so I don't have to hear him barking. Just old sheets so she can chew up old bedding that's already been tore up. And that's what part of nesting is. So when they say the dog's nesting, it's basically she's chewing up these things. She was outside and she like dug. I thought it was just a hole until I went to go fill it. It's more like a cave, and it's so cold today that the dirt is literally frozen, and I'm trying to get the hole filled back in, and I feel like I got frostbite in my fingers trying to do that because it's so cold. We don't have any snow because of that warm day we had, but we sure do have the brutal wind and the cold now. Sometimes when you do have snow, it works more as an insulator around your house, but we don't have it. So I am on puppy duty. Yes, we are. Huh. We have puppy number 1. Huh, she did great. It's a blue Harlequin. A little girl. Mama did great. She's not sure. She just has been licking her up a little bit. This is her first litter, so they does take a little bit for them to get acclimated to their own puppies. She's really pretty. She's eating right away. What a little beauty, huh? Yes, you're a little beauty. Yeah, that's your baby, Mama. Still got a tummy full of puppies to deliver. This one came about 10 o'clock, so we'll see when the next one gets here. All right, number 2 came. A little fawn with a black mask, I think, or she's a blue fawn. I can't tell yet because she's still wet, but it's a second little girl. Mama's doing great. 2 little girls so far, and she was born exactly like 23 minutes later, so that's pretty quickly for Great Danes. Sometimes they can have a large span of time, but not her. Just had baby number 3, a little boy, Merrill Mantle, and she is picking up on her what is needed. She's a good mom.
11:15.
She's having them about what, every half hour?
Yeah.
Oh my God, aren't you beautiful? You see his little face?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, here's your son. I know. So she's actually first-time mom, as you guys might know. So she's really like kicking into overdrive. At first, when the first one came out, she was like, I don't know. Now she's trying to hide him under her head so I don't touch him. Can we see him so we can get him squawking for you? So when you have them, you want to really rough them up to get their lungs clear.
Other one's going to the back.
Okay, so come up here, sweet girl. Is that your baby? Yeah, that's your boy. Oh my God, I'm a sucker for a mantle. I'm a sucker for a mantle. Oh, he looks like Farley, huh? No relation, though. Aren't you a handsome little devil? Oh. No, I am. I know it, lady. And we just had baby number 4. He is a Harlequin boy. He's a long puppy, too. She's giving him some love. He actually found the titty on his own, the teat, and he's latching. He latched on his own. All of these guys are like starving Marvin when they get out. That's him right there eating. He's got 1 spotted eye and 1 black ear. So he's kind of more of a light He's got a lot of specs though. A lightly barked Harlequin where she's heavily blanketed. He's more lighter. He's so full cute though. He's got a black eye like his mom. That's number 4 and basically half hour after the last ones. So she's really doing good and she's getting them out better on her own now that she has less in there. Her belly's gone down a little bit. Still kind of big, but let's do this. Huh. So she's working on getting number 5 out. I just have to wait. Sometimes she'll do a bunch of pushing and then she'll take a break, but this one seems to be already down at the canal. What you got there, girl? It's right there. Come on. Oh, here comes something. It's dark. It's blue or... And sometimes I'll pop the sack just so it gives a little bit more room. Like I just popped the puppy sack. And that will, by popping it, the water comes out so it gives it a little bit more room. And I feel a couple of little legs coming out. Look like a little blue leg. Oh, here we go. Oh, actually I don't know what this is. It's kicking his little feet. Looks like a black one maybe. So these puppies are so long, I'm just slowly, oh, it looks like a little black mantle it is.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Frank Jr.
Yeah.
She's like, what is it? What is it? Look at her look.
And I'm hurry up and suctioning out the nose, and I try to bring it over to the mama so she can clean it up. Oh, okay, no, this is your baby.
I did not see that one coming.
I can zoom in a little bit. Good girl, mama. A little Rhea.
Yeah?
I need to put some stuff in your nose, huh, sweetheart? She sounds a little raspy. She's smaller. All these puppies are long though. Here you go. Good girl. Here. She's
crying?
Yeah.
Oh.
Good job. She's raspy though. That's her. Or him. I don't know. Actually, look to see what it is. It is a baby girl.
Oh.
Looks like we got a lot of little girls here.
Number 3.
These are all different looking puppies. Every single one. Tell me they don't have some genetics. So I guess she carries mantle. Here's our first, actually our second mantle. Little girl. So we got 3 boys. She's a little raspy, so I'm just gonna keep working on her.
And she was born at 12/26.
Yeah, is that your kid? There you go. See her. It's yours. There she is. Her mommy. And she's taken over. She wanted me to put the baby over near her so she could clean her. And that's what you want to do. I just help basically get them out of the sack because they can start taking in fluids. And I clean out their airway and their nostrils. And I just kind of rough them up a little bit with like a towel so they cry. But she's already looking for a teat. She's hungry. All of them have been hungry. Let's just hope she produces enough milk. I guess we'll find out, won't we? But we've dealt with that before, so the more you breed, the more things you see, and it just gives you experience on how to handle things. So we kind of have a rainbow here. Black mantle, marrow mantle, blue harlequin, a fawn with a black mask, and this is a harlequin boy. Aren't they cute? What a rainbow. What a rainbow. You guys made some beautiful puppies. And she still has more. Once I actually think that she doesn't have more, I usually drag in my ultrasound just to be sure. And that's how we do it. But she's actually working the whole crowd, making sure everybody's licked up a little bit. And that's what moms do. She's already found herself a teat. I didn't put her on it at all. A lot of times I have to like put them on and kind of work getting them on.
First mom I've ever seen, puppies I've ever
First
seen.
litter I've ever seen where they all have come out and latched on themselves. This little guy is long too, the Harlequin boy. It's funny because he's really pretty. Look at him. I know. She said, you need to put him back. That's my sin. It's my shun. Oh, she's got her head on him. That's her, letting me know, like, these are mine. But look how pretty he is. I can imagine how messy he'll get when they get older. They poop, and sometimes they'll get it on their feet and walk on each other. It happens. And you notice it more on the white puppies. But sometimes when they potty train, that's when it's going to happen. But we're doing good. We're into the next day now. So people that aren't, thinking, people that get into breeding think, oh, it's such a piece of cake. But it really is a lot to do. Like, I already worked today and I have I work 12-hour shifts, so but I don't work all week long. But I did work, and I just got home. I slept for 4 hours, and now I'm up delivering puppies. So this is just the way it works. It's her schedule, and I have to do what I do. And actually, I don't know, but I'm one that kind of lives on adrenaline. When it's time to deliver puppies, I could probably stay up. I have with Ebby over 24 hours delivering puppies. It's just, I don't know, the awe of seeing birth. And everything is working out pretty good so far. Oh, look at him. He said, hey, Mom. Awesome. And we just had baby number 4. He is a Harlequin boy. He's a long puppy too. She's giving him some love. He actually found the titty on his own, the teat, and he's latching. He latched on his own. All of these guys are like starving Marvin when they get out. That's him right there eating. He's got one spotted eye and one black ear. So he's kind of more of a light. He's got a lot of specs though. A lightly barked Harlequin where she's heavily blanketed. He's more lighter. He's awful cute though. He's got a black eye like his mom. That's number 4, and basically half hour after the last ones. So she's really doing good, and she's getting them out better on her own now that she has less in there. Her belly's gone down a little bit. Still kind of big, but let's do this. Huh. So she's working on getting number 5 out. I just have to wait. Sometimes she'll do a bunch of pushing and then she'll take a break, but this one seems to be already down at the canal. What you got there, girl? It's right there. Come on. Oh, here comes something. It's dark. It's blue, and sometimes I'll pop the sack just so it gives a little bit more room. Like I just popped the puppy sack, and that will, by popping it, the water comes out, so it gives it a little bit more room. And I feel a couple of little legs coming out. Look like a little blue leg. Oh, here we go. Oh, actually I don't know what this is. It's kicking his little feet. It looks like a black one maybe. So these puppies are so long, I'm just slowly, oh, it looks like a little black mantle. It is.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Frank Jr.
Yeah.
She's like, what is it? What is it? Look at her look.
And I'm hurry up and suctioning out the nose, and I try to bring it over to the mama so she can clean it up. Oh, okay, no, this is your baby.
I did not see that one coming.
See if I can zoom in a little bit. Good girl, Mama. A little Rhea.
Yeah?
I need to put some stuff in your nose, huh, sweetheart? She sounds a little raspy. She's smaller. All these puppies are long though. Here you go. Good girl. Here. She's
Crying?
Yeah.
Oh.
Good job. She's raspy though. That's her. Or him. I don't know. Actually, I've looked to see what it is. It is a baby girl.
Oh.
Looks like we got a lot of little girls here.
Number 3.
These are all different looking puppies. Every single one. Tell me they don't have some genetics. So I guess she carries mantle. Here's our first, actually our second mantle. Little girl. So we got 3 boys. She's a little raspy, so I'm just gonna keep working on her.
And she was born at 12/26.
Yeah, is that your kid? Wow, I think we're gonna have a color of each.
Yeah.
I saw a little black bottom. I thought it was a little black, but she's a little mantle. Isn't she cute? Yeah. There she is, her mommy. And she's taken over. She wanted me to put the baby over near her so she could clean her. And that's what you want to do. I just help basically get them out of the sac because they can start taking in fluids. And I clean out their airway and their nostrils. And I just kind of rough them up a little bit with like a towel so they cry. But she's already looking for a teat. She's hungry. All of them have been hungry. Let's just hope she produces enough milk. I guess we'll find out, won't we? But we've dealt with that before, so the more you breed, the more things you see, and it just gives you experience on how to handle things. So we kind of have a rainbow here. Black mantle, marrow mantle, blue harlequin, a fawn with a black mask, and this is a harlequin boy. Aren't they cute? What a rainbow. What a rainbow. You guys made some beautiful puppies. And she still has more. Once I actually think that she doesn't have more, I usually drag in my ultrasound just to be sure. And that's how we do it. But she's actually working the whole crowd, making sure everybody's licked up a little bit. And that's what moms do. She's already found herself a teat. I didn't put her on it at all. A lot of times I have to like put them on and kind of work getting them on.
First mom I've ever seen, puppies I've ever
First
seen.
litter I've ever seen where they all have come out and latched on themselves. This little guy is long too, the harlequin boy. It's funny because he's really pretty. Look at him. I know. She said, you need to put him back. That's my sin. It's my shun. Oh, she's got her head on him. That's her, you know, letting me know, like, these are mine. But look how pretty he is. I can imagine how messy he'll get when they get older. They poop, and sometimes they'll get it on their feet and walk on each other. It happens. And you notice it more on the white puppies. But sometimes when they potty train, you know, that's when it's going to happen. But we're doing good. We're into the next day now. So people that aren't, you know, thinking, people that get into breeding think, oh, it's such a piece of cake, but it really is a lot to do. Like, I already worked today, and I have, I work 12-hour shifts, so, but I don't work all week long, but I did work, and I just got home, I slept for 4 hours, and now I'm up delivering puppies. So this is just the way it works. It's her schedule, and I have to do what I do. And actually, I don't know, but I'm one that is kind of lives on adrenaline when it's time to deliver puppies. I could probably stay up. I have with Ebby over 24 hours delivering puppies. It's just, I don't know, the awe of seeing birth. And everything is working out pretty good so far. Oh, look at him. He said, hey, Mom. Awesome. We're up to number 6. They just had him. Yeah, a little boy. This little guy right here. He's got a cutest little face. He's got like a little white nose. I don't know if you can see. Isn't that cute? Little boy. So we're half and half for colors. Not colors, sexes. Sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about. She took about an hour break from number 5 and 6. She still has more. I can see one right here. And then up here, there's one. So there's a couple more. But everybody's doing good. We thought she wanted to go up to go to the bathroom, but she only got up, pushed him out, and flipped over pretty much. So she didn't want to go outside. She's had a couple ice cream cups, too.
Some ice water.
Ice water. Ice cubes are good for this because sometimes they don't want to drink a lot of water, but for some reason they like ice cubes. So, like everybody else, he's a really good latcher too.
Found his own teeth.
Yeah, he did. It's cute because he's got like a white brush soft nose. I don't know if that will change. It might to black. He has little white paws too. He's next to his sister. So 6, and she's not done. Just had number 7. It was a black girl. I got the other ones in the basket so she can take care of this one. She got up again and had it while she was standing up. I think she realized that's easier to do, so whatever works for her. But she's nursing her. She's also a good nurser. All the puppies so far have been good latchers. So this is a little black girl, number 7. And it's been about an hour since the last one. So, but it still does look like she has more. So we're not done yet. All right, so we are up to baby number 9. Last time I think I catched up with you guys, we were on puppy 7 and it was a black girl. And then we had a blue girl right here. Look at that little face. And then we just had this blue Merrill boy. Here he is. Just born. And we're getting to the end because we have broken out the ultrasound to check, but she does have one more. So I looked, I saw one more. He was born, and then I looked again. There's another one. It's there when they're bigger. It's harder to move it around and see so much. So she's literally having to push the puppy from way down here, way up and over. So it takes a while. She did stand up and have 2 of them that were like within 10 minutes, the little black boy and the black girl, these 2. She was standing when she pushed them out, and it's a lot faster for her that way, and she's probably getting tired because she's been in labor all day, but she's been delivering since 10 p.m. and we're now 4 a.m. So that's a little bit of a gap. It seems to be so far the gene that they have most in common is blue, because we have a blue Merrill, a blue girl, a blue Harlequin. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get my Phoniquin. You heard me, lady. But they're all, every single one that comes out has been latching. I have put some of them back in the basket. She has like 5 of them on, 4 of which are the newer ones that were born. He was squawking, so I put him on. He's the Merrill Mantle. He was the 3rd one born. So she still does have 1 more at least, and that would bring us up to 10.
So after that one's born, you'll check her again?
After that one's born, we'll check her again to see, but she is starting to slim down. And natural labor is very messy, so you always want to have tons of towels and scrap Linning, we already have the washer going, and it's 4 in the morning to start washing stuff because anybody that's had natural labor knows what a mess it is. And we always want to keep the babies on dry towels. That's what I do. And I do assist, help them find the tea if they need to. But, or sometimes I'll cover them up, but it's really warm. So this is the guy that was just born. Isn't he pretty? I wasn't sure if it was a regular marrow, blue marrow, but I could see his nose is blue, and he's definitely blue marrow. And he's dried off a little bit. This is how you can tell. See how black his spots are? He's a mantle marrow, and he's a blue marrow. His are actually blue. I'm not sure if the camera's picking that up, but the dark black versus blue, that's how you can tell. Plus, the little noses are blue. If it be, oh, sorry, am I touching your babies too much? So she does get up and look in the basket. She's already not fond of me putting them in there. But I think it's easier to maneuver, for her to maneuver and push out puppies while the babies are, half of them are in the basket. And the older ones I have in the basket, what I'll do is swap them out. But I wanted to give, because she kind of had like the 2 black ones pretty close together. And then an hour later she had him. So I wanted to make sure these guys got their share of victuals. And we did get up and she went out and went potty. She went pee. She has been taking, drinking water if it's in my glass. She doesn't want anything to do with her dish. She's had about, what, 3 ice cream cups? 4 vanilla hoodie cups. She likes those. She had some ice cubes. Once she's done laboring, we will give her a good meal. And one of us will have to sleep in here. I think it's probably me. But this is where the other puppy is. I saw him on the ultrasound.
Because I'm going to be taking care of all the other dogs.
And so one of us will be up here taking care of her, and then the other one will be taking care of the rest of the dogs. But he's kind of snoozing on the chair. I fell asleep earlier before she started pushing for a little bit. I'm tired, but I know I'll catch up. This is the hardest part for staying up wise, I think. And but I'll be fine. So these little,
I mean, knock on wood, she's been excellent.
She's actually caught on very fast. This is also why we don't if we don't have to do ultrasounds, we don't, not ultrasounds, I'm
C-sections.
Delirious, C-sections, we don't, because the first one that was born, she was like looking at it like, where'd that come from? But she quickly caught on to that's her puppy. And now like she's cleaning them already. If she hears them make a noise, she's attentive and looking at them. But yeah, she's a good mom. Or if they squawk, I have the other ones in this basket over here. And I just pop the cover on, even though it's hot in here. I think it is. Just so they stay warm. But we have 3 in here. Yeah. So I'll probably just put these little coots out with their mommy, because most of them are already out in there too. I guess they are. So we'll just put here. This is a little fawn female. Don't you start squawking. The only fawn. This is a beautiful harlequin, blue harlequin that's patchwork. Like her grandfather on Grizzly's side is a beautiful patchwork. If you watch some of our videos, I showed. And then this is another little harlequin. He looks like a bullseye. He's only got 1 black eye, and he's just a regular harlequin. He's a big guy. They're very pretty. So she has a really colorful litter. A couple blacks, 1 black mantle, 1 merle mantle, a fawn with a black mask. Hello, lady. A blue girl, blue merle, blue harlequin. Yeah, so she's got a really pretty litter. They do, should I say. I'm wondering if they're going to have any more fawns. Usually they, at least it seems like to me, they have a tendency to have a couple of the same color. What do you think? Maybe another harlequin would be fine too, but we do have 2 harlequins. Yeah, this is the, so you can kind of see he's blue too, the one that was just born. So it's funny because some of them I just put on here and they already found something to eat. They're literally eating. and she's already cleaning everybody. So she's really going to be a great mom. I'm really excited. I'm happy for Daisy. Hopefully we just got one puppy left and it'll make a grand total of 10 because we're getting tired. We've been up doing this all day too with her. We don't leave her by herself because she's a new mom. And, you know, they got to get used to what they need to do and how they can get up. They can't just jump up because they'll end up stepping on them. So it takes a little bit for them to realize too. So let's see what else we got left. So last time I updated, we were at puppy number 9. We just had puppy number 10, and it was another little fawn mantle with a mask, and number 9 was the Merrill boy. And I was hoping she was done. I pulled out the ultrasound. There's still another one. So she's working on baby number 11 to get out. I did, she got up and did some drinking and stuff, and I changed all her bedding because it gets really messy. As like I said before, I've got, let's see, 5 with her, and the rest are in the basket because she still needs enough room to kind of push out the last puppy, and having them all on her. For one, there's not that many teats to go around. This looks like Farley. And it's a little boy. Hey, handsome. I'm telling my mom. So yeah, I honestly kind of thought that we would have another fawn something, because at least it seems to me they always go in kind of pairs. Like you'll have a couple different colors. We have actually quite a bit of different colors. It seems like everything that they carry in common they have had. The fawns, the blacks, the blues, and the harlequins. So it's really pretty litter. Really pretty litter. So now what we'll do is we'll wait for number puppy 11, and we're hoping, then I'll ultrasound again to see if she's done. It is when they're this big and you ultrasound, it's not like when they're tiny you can see their whole bodies. You don't see their whole bodies. But I did see something, and then I found the heartbeat, so it's another puppy. So I've been, and even this is the last one that was just born. She's still kind of damp. That's her older sister. It was a little girl too. I saw her heartbeat too. The last one I just saw was like down in here, so it's got a long way to go too, just like she did. But she took a couple-hour nap between number 9 and 10. She was sleeping for a couple hours. I tried to sleep too, but I didn't have all my cushions out, so it's uncomfortable. And see, she's pushing out the last puppy right now. It is a lot. It is, you know, it's got to go up quite the ways to come out, and you'll see she really pushes so hard, like her little tail whips around, and it's kind of the funniest thing. Watch her tail. She's so sweet. So I guess I better try to catch this puppy and put down my camera. She wants it out, and I don't blame her. She's had a long indoor from 10 last night to 6 this morning, and we're still at it. So she's tired. We all are tired. And these are the little scoots that are in the basket. They're doing good. Yeah. Yes, your babies are doing fine, sweetheart. You just worry about baby number 11. Hello, guys. So it's the next day. At 5:30 at night, we're done whelping. Last time I updated you guys, we're at puppy number 10, and she had a fawn with a black mask, and it was a girl. And after you're here for so many hours, like we were started at 10 at night and we were there till 6 in the morning, so that's a long time. After that, you kind of forget who you record and who you don't, so sorry about that. And then you know, I knew she was fully loaded, and she's she's a muscular Dane, but not as tall as some of our other Danes. So I just thought, oh, she's more compact. Maybe it just looks like that because she is like Cheska is very long and, you know, and tall, and so she doesn't look that big, but she had 10 puppies. So when Daisy looked really big, I just thought, oh, she's compact. So I left off at puppy number 10 at 6 o'clock. She had the fawn with the black mask, and it's probably in the basket sleeping. And then about an hour later, she had a blue boy. He had some problems in the beginning, and usually that's pretty typical, but it really was the only one for this litter. A lot of times, sometimes when they come out, their sacs have already opened, and mom is so tired at this point and trying to get them out, they'll end up taking in some of their amniotic fluid. So they'll come out and they'll be raspy, like you'll hear it in their lungs, and they'll like kind of, you know, really, the breathing is a little bit more irregular than what you'd like to see. So he didn't eat like the first hour, and I was like, all right, well, let him get his breathing. Is this him? No, that's his sister. Let's get his breathing regulated. So after about an hour, he was on there chomping away, so he's fine. That's the only one we worried about. I did is puppy number 11 with the blue boy. So after 11, actually after 9, I was pulling out the ultrasound thinking, oh, maybe we're done, hoping, because it was like 6 o'clock in the morning at that point. But I saw another one, so we had the fawn mantle at 10, and then I pulled it out again. I saw another puppy. It was the blue boy. And then another girl. I kept putting my ultrasound on hoping, oh, we're done. But no, she at 7 o'clock, she had the blue boy, and then at 8:30, she had a Merrill girl. A regular Merrill girl, so she's the only regular Merrill. The other one is a Merrill mantle, little boy, but she's the only regular girl Merrill. So, and then I said, she's got to be done. This is 12. Told my husband, because I'm like the whelper, he has a hard time getting down, and you know, he's more like a support. He does the other dogs, he helps me. He will keep an eye on him if I have to run out of the room and stuff. He can deliver puppies. He has many times. Right there, sweet love. Oh, did you puppy? Oh, did you titty? Oh my god, these guys are so cute. I could sit here all day and watch them. So I said I'm gonna go, because I had been up from the night before. Only got 4 hours of rest, and then she started whelping, so life is like that. So I said, I'm pretty sure we're done. We got her up, she went out, we got her blankets changed. I was in my room sleeping, and I got him texting me. So I come out, she had puppy number 13. It was a blue Merrill girl. So we have a lot of Merrills and blue Merrills for this litter, and so her last puppy was 11 a.m. So you figure she had 13 hours of just delivering, not even pre-labor. That's just pushing and delivering. So she started at 10 p.m. and finished at 11 a.m. So everybody's here, everybody looks great, everybody survived. I mean, some people don't realize that, but a lot of times when you have big litters, because like you figure the first one was at 10 that night, and the 11 o'clock the next morning, that's a whole 11 hours later. The puppy was still viable. She was great. She did fine. Even the only one we had was the blue boy that I was a little concerned about, but that's kind of, I'm used to dealing with, you know, like really working them and making sure they cry to get those lungs clear. And she's actually was licking their faces to try to get them going too. So we ended up with a baker's dozen. A baker's dozen. We have 13 puppies. We haven't had a huge litter like this in a long time. Last big litters were last spring. We had Cheska had 10 and Nala had 10, and that was 20 puppies under the house. So yeah, so this time we have 13. She has a huge array of colors too. So if you didn't see my other videos, Grizzly is the dad. He is a chocolate boy. He's a solid chocolate. He has some white on him. I have had him color tested. He colors a lot of different colors coming from his parents. I did color test Daisy more recently to see if she carried chocolate. They don't. So they didn't have any chocolate puppies, which after I realized I color tested her, I realized they wouldn't. But they do share a lot of common colors, and every common color they shared, they produced, which isn't normally, doesn't always happen. They can both carry it and they don't necessarily won't produce it every single litter. So some litters they will, some litters they won't. It's the weird. But so they had blue harlequin, a girl. She is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. They had 2 fawns with black masks. So they both carry fawn and sable. So those are the fawns. We didn't have any fawnequins, I was hoping, but it doesn't mean if a future litter they won't. Just means this litter they didn't. We had one Merrill Mantle. He looks like our Farley. No relation to Farley though. But I always, I don't know, when you have one that color and then, you know, like we have Farley, so when we have like puppies that way, it always like kind of, oh, I remember when he was little. So, and he's a very big eater already, and he's already moved his bowels already, he'll have you know. Some of them have already, their GI tract has already been moving and they've already pooped. We had one harlequin, regular harlequin, and it's a boy. He's really pretty too. He has the one, where is he? Here he is. Let me show you. Just hope he doesn't squawk and his mommy gets mad. This is him. He has one black eye, like a bullseye. He's really pretty. He's a good size too. It seems like all the beginning ones were more the spotted ones that were born in the beginning. But isn't he cute? He's got one black eye and one ear that's white, and the other one has a little bit of markings on it. So that's the only regular harlequin we had. The other harlequin, which is this one, she's the oldest. She is like absolutely gorgeous. Look at the face. So she has like some, and then look at the back of her. She's got some really cool patches on this side, and it reminds me of Grizzly's father. See, like the cool patches, and then she's got a lot of small, oh, did you go poop, honey? Yes, she did. So I gotta wipe her. I've already wiped her, so she's already pooped once or twice. But, you're a sweet baby. Oh my God, look at her face. See if it'll focus on her, not me. There she is, look at that. Is she not the prettiest? I have a feeling someone's gonna snag this one up right away. I don't plan on keeping any from this litter. I'm gonna put her right here because I gotta wipe her bum. So those are the only 2 harlequins. We had a bunch of Merrills and blue Merrills, which they're really pretty too. One is kind of like, I'll have to wait. She almost seems like she has a little bit of tinge of a tan tinge to her, but I could just be, you know, a lot of times they'll change as they get a little older. And I'm just, so what I'm doing is I'm just cleaning her butt. Daisy's got real good about cleaning their, licking their privates to go pee-pee, but not so much cleaning the old butts. So she got her tongue out. So I don't mind doing it. And I don't want her to poop on the other kids, which happens, you know, they do. It does happen, I'm not gonna lie. So those are the only harlequins. We had one black mantle that looks like Rhea. She's actually right here, I'll show you her. Well, she doesn't look like Rhea, but she's a black mantle like Rhea. Let's see if she'll sit still. Come on, there she is. She's so cute too. So that was the only black mantle, but the little black boy, I've never seen it. He's the cutest little thing. Where is he? Is he out here eating? He is. Look at his face. It's like somebody took a white spit of paint and daubed his little nose. His little nose is white. He's not gonna hold still. But he's so cute. He's got white all down his little neck. Huh, love? I know you were on the cookie, the milk bar. Here you go. He's got to get back at it, and it's hot up here, so I'm like, whew, dying. So we had that, the one black mantle. We had 2 black puppies. One was him with the white on his nose, and then his sister's mostly black. She has some white toes. We had 2 blues, solid blues. We had a boy and a girl. We did have the one that looks like Farley, the Merrill Mantle. Let me see if I can see him. Oh yeah, he's right here. Isn't he cute? He said, "You got any something to eat, lady?" He's very active, this little guy. Look at his tail. Oh, you're gonna get me in trouble with mommy. Oh shit, I'm gonna yeah, here, you can have him. He's a little crybaby. I didn't want him anyway. But he's all over the place. So she did well. We're done. As of course I'm in the same clothes because I haven't even showered or anything yet. I've been making sure I'm keeping mom hydrated and food. And this is the time they're gonna be picky. This is usually when it's gonna be. So she's kind of picky right now, but I just gave her plain canned dog food. Like, she likes pate and she likes the chunks. So instead of trying to put her kibbles in with it, whatever she eats. We had some pizza, so she had some pizza crust. She likes bread too, so I made her some like peanut butter rolls. I just put peanut butter in and roll up the bread. If she's eating it, that's all that matters. I'm not gonna try to make her eat her kibbles if she doesn't want them. That's it. She has been going out potty. She's attentive. She's doing great. And this was a massive litter for her. This is her first litter. 13 is huge. Did I show you this little scoop? We have 2 little girls. Look at this little baby. It's little Ellie Juniors. Hi, sweetness. So they do carry fawn or sable in here. They are, and they had the malignant mask. And that's what she has, the black mask. I'm trying to get it so accusing on her, not me. There she is, look at her. So her and her sister are identical. I love little fawns with black masks, probably because I have Eleanor. And I love Ellie Belly. Who's this? That's the little girl. Yeah, so what I've been doing, because she has 13, I've been putting like 7 on, 6 on, and rotating them out so they all get milk. We want mostly to have them drink off mom now. As they get older, we'll probably have to supplement because the strangest thing, like everybody knows Ebby, our blue Dane. She's the most petite Dane, but she has had the most milk out of all of our Danes. And because she had so much milk, it like stretched her out even further. So even though she's done having puppies and has been for years, her skin never went back up. And I know sometimes people will say, oh, she was overbred. No, that's not why she's like that. She was so tiny, she stretched the most. She had a litter of 14 and she had massive amount of milk. So much where she had mastitis a couple times. So we still have Ebby. I love Ebby. She'll probably be with us. You know, she's going to be with us in her whole life. But yeah, Daisy, you would think too, she's petite, but she doesn't have a lot of milk. She's not over robust in milk. So what we'll do is we'll kind of keep an eye on that and we'll supplement. We won't the first week because we want them to get our mom's first colostrum and the milk that they really need. But we will have to supplement because 13 is a massive amount. And we'll be right here helping her clean up her puppies and everything. And then in, we'll see, 3 weeks, we'll be having Francesca's litter. So we probably know what to anticipate for, I gotta put some pillow behind my back. My back's been killing me. I've been on this floor. Oh, heaven. We know what to expect with Cheska's puppies because she's already had, had a couple litters. But we never know. Her first litter and her second litter were totally different colors, so we'll see. But the good thing is that these guys will be 3 weeks old by then, so it'll be a little easier. He ate and he's tired. You're the prettiest little thing. And the cool thing about a spotted puppy, no puppies look alike. All the spots are different. He's got some big spots on him. You're a beautiful boy. And it's weird because before we haven't really had a lot of blue merles, but this litter we have quite a bit. I think we had 3 and 2 other regular merles. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to get it to focus on him. There it goes, there he is. Is he not the cutest little thing? I gotta put collars on him so I can start identifying. And we do have a bunch of these guys that'll be available. Look at his tongue. He thinks he's on his mummy. So we will have a bunch available if anybody's interested. We do have a waiting list, but it's not that long. So that's what everybody's doing. They're kind of chilling and chillaxing, and I'm just trying to keep up with the pooping because a lot of them are starting to poop. And like I said, she hasn't really gotten to the pooping part where she's attentive yet. That's fine. A lot of them are like that for the first little bit. I'm just cleaning someone's bottom right now. Multitasking.